What is sovereignty to you? It's to do no harm, to cause no injury, and to leave no damage. In a nutshell, that is it. To live in peace with the fellow man and woman on this earth. To bring no disrepute to them. To not judge any, lest ye be judged yourself. This is the sovereign state of the South with the message of truth. There's a giant wall that surrounds more than 90% of all people on earth. It is called the establishment. Remember, to cause you to stand still. It's been there since the dawn of all our times. It is a false ceiling, as well as walls that stops us accelerating at will. A right afforded to us under the Uniform Commercial Code that governs all commercial transactions in the world. It originates out of maritime law, the Dutch East India Company era. I believe we are defined collectively as a fleet, as a company of vessels, each registered out of Panama, each afforded a berthing certificate, BERTH, berthing, like a ship. Everything that exists in reality originates out of maritime law. The islands and the road, even the road has islands. These are waterways. You are deemed a vessel, captain of a vessel, whichever mode of transport you may be in at the time. You are now the captain, and you don't want to be bound into any contract as the captain, lest you know the fine print, lest you have full disclosure, commonly known as discovery. For too long now, we have been and existed on paper in a dual citizenship, if you like, a diplomat of another order, the ethereal as opposed to the physical. We've been moved into computer code, and this is disturbing. For now, our office is open to corruption from any angle, at least you know how to protect your castle, for that is ultimately where sovereignty lies, in the ground, under your feet, in the grass that you walk on, under the trees that bear you fruit, and under the sun that gives us life, created, in my opinion, by Almighty God. We have been brought to this place, this time, this era, this junction, if you like, where, as the founder of the Sovereign State of the South established 2015, we must promote peace, prosperity, administering the wealth evenly, the common wealth. I believe each one of us is a millionaire in the making. We have this fund available to us through all these places like the UN, like the Treasury, like the Setakavi Act 1666, administered in New Zealand by the Ministry of Justice, through the Public Finance Act, through all these places that have been kept from us. Now, we need to access this to accelerate at will so our people could be a formidable force in peace and prosperity on the land, that we have been gifted in our time and in our era. This is the best time to speak when you go off script, because really nothing else matters but truth. And out of the entity of the brain that has been converted to truth, then the only thing that can come forth is truth as I know it. Now, I don't know when this video will end, but I assure you to share this, subscribe and like to this channel, The Sovereign State of the South, and click on get notifications, because it really helps our cause to exemplify the truth into that ethereal world that manifests into the physical through the minds of those who watch this. Suddenly they will become free to accelerate at will. And some of you might think, who's this crazy guy? Who's this crazy looking long-haired crazy guy? I'm a father. I'm a peace activist, a human rights activist. I have 7 children. I have 6 daughters and 1 son. My son is my oldest. I'm married. I've been with my wife for 19 years this year. We believe the world has enough room for everybody. We believe the world has enough power for everybody. We believe the world has enough money there's a commonwealth for a reason. We're common people, yet we have no wealth. There's an answer to this. There has to be an answer to this. If you want to come on this journey of sovereignty, of becoming our own nation, not for the parading of the individual, but for the sovereignty of self. https://www.sovereigntyofself.simdif.com, onlinefortune.org, www.onlinefortune.org, Delt Enterprises at myshopify.com. These are all ways I've tried to manifest wealth, all to no avail, really, so far. Anyone that wants to support those can do so in whatever way they feel comfortable doing. This has been an update from the Sovereign State of the South. In truth and equity, no man shall live in silence.